It's more than clothes. It's a way to express yourself and live your best life. Welcome to Fashion You and Me, where we'll explore the intersection of fashion, lifestyle, and self-expression. I'm Kananelo, your host, and I'm looking forward to sharing fascinating conversations and style insights with you. I wrote down all the questions that I think you guys would like to know before I do start with my podcast. First question is, what inspired me to start this podcast? Firstly, I was aware that most podcasts in our community tend to focus on local news, dating, and gossip. While those are important conversations to have, I'm passionate about fashion and noticed a gap in the podcast scene. There is a lack of podcasts that dive deep into fashion, style, and lifestyle. As someone who's in love with fashion, I saw an opportunity to do something different and create a space where people can share their experiences, tips, and stories about fashion. That inspired me to start a Fashion You and Me. And I'm excited to bring a fresh perspective to the podcast scene in our community. Another question I thought you all would like to know too. Where does the name Fashion You and Me come from? The name Fashion You and Me comes from my vision for the podcast. I want it to be a conversation, a connection, and a community. Fashion is all about self-expression, and I do believe that style, it is a personal journey. By adding you and me, I'm emphasizing that this podcast is about sharing experiences, ideas, and inspiration with each other. It's not only about me talking about fashion, it's about us, you and me, and the guests exploring the world of fashion together. Now we are about to dive deep. I'm about to share my story about fashion. Growing up, I was always fascinated by the way people express themselves through fashion. I'd spend hours experimenting with my own wardrobe. But there was a phase in my life where I found myself covering up. Unsure about my unique style being accepted in our community. I think it was because everyone around me seemed to be following the latest trends. And I didn't know if I could pull off something different. But as I grew up and gained my confidence, I started embracing my individuality and expressing myself through fashion. That experience taught me a value lesson. Fashion is about staying true to yourself and having courage to wearing what makes you feel confident and happy. When I decided to start my own podcast, I knew I wanted to share my passion with others. I wanted to create a space where people could come together, share their experiences, their stories, and learning from each other. And that's exactly what I've tried to do with Fashion You and Me. I'm excited to share this journey with you and explore the world of fashion together. Thanks for tuning into this first episode of Fashion You and Me. I'm so glad that you joined me on this journey, and I hope that you are as excited as I am about exploring the world of fashion together. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to the podcast and leave a review. It really helps us out. If you have feedback or suggestion about future episodes, I'd love to hear from you. You can reach out to me on social media. Don't forget to follow me on my social platforms to stay up to date on the latest fashion trends, behind the scenes pics, and sneak previews about upcoming episodes. Thanks again for listening, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Stay stylish, stay confident, and keep being you. Bye.